Oh, this was a good one right here. This is a good one right here because the SJWs, the far left-wing weirdos, the mentally fragile people on Twitter are losing their minds. I love it. The reason I stumbled across this is because Clay Travis tweeted out that Donald Trump retweeted him on Outkick the coverage. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I go to Donald Trump's Twitter, and Trump is retweeting a lot of people. Trump's kind of been on it today. And I see this clip from Joe Rogan, and I was like, what is Joe Rogan saying? And Trump basically took this clip of what Rogan said about Joe Biden, and he put it up. And everybody that hates Trump is losing their minds now. And it is so funny. It is so funny to watch their meltdown. And even like, they're even calling him a Trumper. It's like, dude, Joe Rogan is not a Trumper. He's just not a Biden guy. So, and then I love this so much. First, let's listen to what Joe Rogan said.
Me is like having a flashlight with a dying battery and going for a long hike in the woods. It is not going to work out. It's not going to make it. Biden to me is like having a flashlight with a dying battery and going for a long hike in the woods.
It's so good. It's so good. And look at this rally in Jupiter, Florida. Look at that, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at the enthusiasm, baby. Look at the enthusiasm. Woo! Hell yeah. Wish I was out there with these people, man. Hell yeah. Look at it. That is enthusiasm right there. That is people that love their country. That is people that are tired of the bullshit. That is people that I want to be hanging with. You see women, you see men, you see blacks, you see whites, you see people out there loving their country and loving their president. That is what I'm talking about. Fucking love it, man. Love it. Trump's got a, so where's the tweet right here? So Clay Travis tweeted out earlier. Oh, it's another clip from Joe Rogan. What's Rogan's? Oh, that's about Mike Tyson has officially flipped the switch and entered a savage state of mind. This is a different man from his podcast with Joe Rogan. So right there, talking about Spotify and Alex Jones appearances. So he retweeted that from Clay Travis, and then Clay had retweeted that, or tweeted out that Trump retweeted him. So yeah, I was looking through this, and I was like, wait a minute. He's putting all kind of stuff up. So again, they are always going to lose their minds because they live in a world that Donald Trump is just an evil, evil man. And the reality of the situation is, it's okay to not like Donald Trump. It's okay. I think you're wrong. I think you're misinformed, and I think you're pretty ignorant if you think that Donald Trump is not the right person for this country. But it's okay if you have that opinion. I have a lot of friends that have that opinion, and that's fine for them to have that opinion. But it's when you go to the orange man bad thing, it's when you live your life and you can't even have a normal conversation about Donald Trump, even if it's a back and forth, a discussion, an argument. You can't even have a discussion about it. It's unbelievable. And that is those weirdos out there, and they are losing their minds now because Joe Rogan said something bad about Joe Biden. Honestly, it's not even bad. He just said the truth is what he did. He just said the truth about Joe Biden. Very, very accurate statement, what he said about Biden. And they can't face it. The Democrats asked for this. The Democrats wanted this. This is what they deserved. You have spent the last 4 years creating scenario on top of scenario on top of scenario, and none of it stuck because none of it was true about Trump and the Republican Party. None of it was true. You didn't focus on fixing your party. You didn't focus on establishing an initiative. You didn't focus on trying to fix the country. You didn't focus on anything other than Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. Everything is Trump's fault. Everything that's bad has ever happened in the history of humanity is Trump's fault. And now you've ended up in this place. And again, Joe Rogan is what I always talk about. There are people in the middle. There are people in the middle, okay? There are the people that hate Trump. There are the people that love Trump. They're never going to be convinced otherwise. They are where they are. But in the middle, those are the people that have to be won over. And literally, you're not winning any of them over. Do you think the people in the middle are looking at riots going, yeah, I support the riots. I support burning businesses down. I support looting in the streets. I support violence in the streets. I support defunding the police. I support all of this nonsense. No, people in the middle are going to be like, yeah, not really smart. I don't think I can support that. What is the other guy doing? You know, and they probably look at Trump, they're like, I don't really like Trump, but what is his policies and what is he doing? And the Democrats are just turning people off in the middle. Joe Rogan, from my perspective and from what I know about Joe Rogan, would fall in the middle. He's someone that could go either way on his politics, and he has opinions that are for and against both sides of the argument. He's the middle. Joe Biden is not pulling anyone in the middle over to his side. Kamala Harris is not pulling anyone from the middle on her side. They're only alienating people. They're only pushing people away. You get what you deserve. This is what you deserve. This is the crowd that you've wanted. This is the crowd you've pandered to. And they're going to lose their minds every time someone says something they don't like. And Joe Rogan, whether you like him or not, has a powerful voice and he has a lot of influence. And he is not actively campaigning for Trump. Anybody that watches him knows this. He's not actively campaigning for Trump. But he has been very clear that he is not in favor of supporting Joe Biden. Because Joe Biden is not well. He's not fit to be president of the United States. And even knowing that, Democrats, you decided to push him to get Kamala Harris as his running mate? That doesn't bring anybody else in. Nobody's going to go, yeah, I feel very confident if Joe Biden needs to step away, Kamala Harris is going to be a great president. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you smoking? It's absolutely insane. But that is where we are. Joe Rogan having an opinion has made the SJWs have a mental breakdown. They are mentally fragile people. They are always upset. They were always offended by something. They all have pronouns in their bio. They're all weirdos, and they're all going to cry in November, just like they cried in November of 2016. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.